Hey guys, I'm going to show you a technique that's going to make your driving for dollars process more efficient and more strategic, and all you need is Google Maps and a vacant property list. So if you haven't pulled a vacant property list already, make sure you go do that first. You're going to need it for this process, and you want to make sure that you're pulling it from a reliable source. There's a lot of sources out there that give vacant property leads out and sell vacant property leads, and the data is just bad and it's just not reliable. And I don't know where they're getting it from, but that's very important, is that you want to make sure you're getting it from a reliable source. For the sake of this demonstration, we're going to use this Nashville, Tennessee list from HOA Vacant Lists. And basically, I'm just going to show you my process for this. It's pretty simple. Let's just say we want to go driving for dollars in this 37207 zip code. So we're going to filter out all of the properties in that 37207 zip code. Okay, and so here's all those properties. So we're going to copy and paste this onto a separate sheet, and then we're going to save it as a CSV file. Okay, so we'll call it Vacant 37207. Okay, and now we're going to go to Google Maps. You can just Google Maps and it'll pop up. We're going to click on these three lines. This is the menu, and then you're going to click on Your Places. Then we're going to click on Maps. And these are some maps I've created in the past doing this exact same technique. And we're going to click Create Map. And by the way, you want to do this on a desktop computer and a laptop computer. It's just going to be a lot easier to work with. And when you're doing it, make sure you're logged into your Google account, the same account that you would be logged into on the app on your phone when you have the Google Maps app on your phone, so that when you save maps on the desktop on here in this account, it'll automatically show up on the app on your phone. So name this map Vacant 37207. And you're just going to click on this blue import button. Okay, we're going to import that CSV file that we just created. And it's going to ask you to check off all the boxes for the columns that have address information in it. So in this case, it's vacant property address, city, state, and zip code. Okay, and then it's going to ask you to select a column that you want to use for the name or the title of the place marks. In this case, we're just going to do full name. We think that makes the most sense, so we'll just do full name. Okay, and then Google's going to do its thing, and then it should populate your map with all of those vacant property leads in that 37207 zip code. So all these place marks here are the same addresses that you see here. Okay, so really cool. So now you can, now that this map is saved and you have these uploaded or imported, you can go on your phone when you go driving for dollars, and you can pull up your Google Maps app. And again, you want to be logged into the same account you're logged into when you created this app. You're going to click on that menu button. It's the three lines, and you're going to go to Your Places. You're going to go to My Maps, and you're going to find this Vacant 37207 map, or whatever map you created. And you're going to have all these place marks, and this map is going to come up on your Google Maps app, and you can just select one of these place marks, and it'll give you the GPS directions to drive out there and check it out for yourself. And so also here's all the spreadsheet information. So this is cool. You get to just take a look at it and see, okay, this is Velma Gregory out there at 4128 Salina Drive. Sometimes you get the last purchase price. This one, it's not recorded. And this is the cool thing about HOA Vacant List, is you get a free possible phone number with a lot of these leads. It's not always the case, but they include a free possible phone number with a lot of these leads. So great if you're on a budget. Their leads are only 5 cents a lead, so it's a pretty awesome value for the price. And so anyway, guys, so once you drive out here and you have this pulled up on your phone, and you drive out here, now you can go cruising around in this zip code, and you can keep an eye out for when you're coming up on the properties that are supposed to be vacant. Okay, so we'll just come in. It's going to look different on your phone app, but so you'll drive out here to Salina Drive, and then you can go cruise on over here to Old Hickory Boulevard, and you can check out this property, Robert Walker. He's got a number 2. Last purchase price $42,000, and by the way, if you don't have a reliable method of transportation to go driving for dollars and you have an internet connection, which most people can get access to one, um, you can go virtual driving for dollars. So you can save yourself the tank of gas, the gas money, and the time, and you can just pull up Google Maps. It's not going to be as great as going face to face and seeing the property in real time because Google Maps and their Street View, they only update the pictures like once a year, I think. But it's going to give you a good idea of the kind of property that you're working with because with vacant leads, you're going to get a few different scenarios. You could possibly have a vacant property that is a tired landlord. They're in between tenants. They're trying to rent this property out. It's not rented, so it's just sitting there vacant, costing them money. So that might be motivation right there. You might have an inherited property. Someone came into a property, it's just sitting there vacant. They weren't expecting it. They don't know what to do with it. Might be motivation there. It might be an abandoned or code violation property, boarded up windows, just bad foundation, whatever. Um, that's a good lead right there. So you can go basically you can go to your Google Maps and you can type in these addresses from your vacant list and just virtually check them out. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this one, I don't know if it's vacant. This picture was taken in February 2019. It's probably vacant because it's on that vacant list, and the HOA vacant list leads are great. Um, and I can tell you right now that it needs renovations. And assuming it hasn't been renovated since February 2019, this looks like one I would call. This is in a hot zip code, and this is definitely an old, outdated property. So, this is one I would call. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all there is to it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you want some free leads, help yourself. There's some vacant leads here in Nashville, and this was recorded on December 15th, 2019. So if you're watching this close to that date, I just gave you some free leads. If it's not close to that date, these leads probably aren't good anymore, so I wouldn't pay attention to them. But anyway, guys, I hope that added a lot of value to you. I hope you can start using this and try out this trick. I'm going to be adding some more techniques and videos I'm going to be sharing with you guys here soon. But until then, go out and get some deals and have a great holiday season or whatever time it is for you right now when you're watching this video. Have a great day.